Why the fuck was I doing that on a trackpad? I just remembered I had the mouse plugged in. Oh well. Alright, it's ready for whenever. Alright. First, not remembering I had the game installed, and now that. This is just gonna be one of those days.
It's fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised how bad my knee hurt from like sleeping on it wrong for 2.5 hours. Ew. Where it's just like, yeah, your knee's gonna hurt like all day. I love being almost 30. It's great. It's like spinning a wheel, deciding what hurts. The problem is there's a giant wedge that says everything, and that's usually what it lands on.
Same. Alright. Trying to remember what all we said in like our usual introduction. For the first time since April, we are back to Walking Dead.
Yeah, for all the things I forgot, that I looked up. I don't know why that I remembered, but essentially the way this is going to work is, for those that have not watched the previous VODs, is we're doing this as it is intended episodically, so at the end of each chapter we kind of go over, it was namely like the alternate versions of like what you don't pick for the big decisions.
Also, characters that are alive, characters that died, etc.
Yeah, true, and like what we thought of those characters. The other big thing is at the end of each episode we end the stream and immediately turn it back on because it just makes it easier for me to archive. And all the archive stuff is on the live stream page below. Everything up to this point has already been archived, so it's good to go on that front. As for New Frontier, Season 3 specifically, we have played this before, so this one is not blind. At the beginning I will mention whether things are blind or not. And in fact, I'll probably change the toggle for Final Season to say no backseating / no spoilers, because that one you have not played. And we've been going back and forth on that because the DLC and the Michonne miniseries were blind, but Seasons 1, 2, and 3 are not. So it's been a little bit of back and forth, but now it is time to have a new... Who are we kidding? He's not better, but like he's alright. New protagonist.
Actually, before we get started, I've been thinking about whether or not... So, there is a playthrough where essentially you play Javier as much of a jerk as possible. And then, so I was going to flip my phone since I don't have a coin on me because it's 2022, and see if we should do a jerk playthrough. What do you think? Heads or tails?
I think I have a coin somewhere around here.
You know what? I might have one in my backpack.
Where did I move them all to? The problem is I cleaned off my desk the other day, and now I don't remember where I put it. Is it under the keyboard, perhaps?
No, I have a print of the size.
Because I had a bunch of the like little Pokemon coins.
Meanwhile, in the background, general rumbling as we attempt to find a coin again in 2022.
I mean, you could literally just use your phone and instead of flipping it, just type in like coin flip on Google, and it will do that too.
Coin flip on Google.
Also, bear in mind the mic is on that thing.
I'm aware. Coin flip. What do you think?
I always call tails personally.
For jerk or for?
For playing whichever would be your preferred of the two.
Okay, so heads is jerk and tails is I play how I play. It is flipping, and it says heads. So, we're going to do a jerk playthrough.
Cool.
We love that.
Which is only a shame because of one specific scene that I actually like a lot whenever you decide to not play a jerk, but...
We can make an exception if need be.
Yeah, true. But it's because it reminds me of Mother 3, that's why. And I base every game, whether it's good or not, on that game because it's so fucking good.
That's fair.
It's the part where your brother's beating the crap out of you, and one of the options is just to say I love you over and over, and he starts to have like a mental psychotic breakdown, and it's like, the first time I saw that I got the weirdest flashbacks from Mother 3.
Yeah, I did that option the last time we played through, and I think we did stream that, so it's in the archive somewhere.
Yeah, I think we only got part of it archived was the problem, because I was really bad about doing it, so I think it was like, we did it in 3 separate streams, and I think parts 2 and 3 are recorded, but not 1. But that's half the reason that we're archiving the entire thing, is now we don't have to worry about that anymore. And yes, I do remember this loading screen taking a while. This was an issue.
I was like, hello?
This is an issue we always had with Definitive Edition. I don't know why specifically Definitive does that, but it does, so...
I'll say the other great thing about me doing a jerk playthrough is you can see me internally and externally cringe at every decision.
Hey, at least you get to call Gabe a shithead every 5 minutes, so there's
Right.
that. That part will be something to look
Because
forward
he
to.
is. God damn. Hello? Oh, there it is.
Yay!
All right.
Yeah, there.
Had to click on it. Alright, episodes. And it froze. Okay. Continue your story. Yeah. It was on save too, right?
It should be. I don't think there's any other options, are there?
It says import save to or recreate, so...
Oh, no, recreate is basically being like... Recreate option, for anybody wondering, is the equivalent of like, oh, I want to choose what most people chose for their decisions. Like the majority.
Okay. So, AJ, Kenny, and Clem continued on to Wellington, where Clem learned Kenny would not be allowed in. Clem said goodbye to Kenny through tears.
Right.
Starts
And I knew this was one of the things that was going to come up in Season 3, is talking about the different possible endings, because there are 5 different endings you can get at the end of Season 2, 2 of which are with Kenny, 2 of which are with Jane, and 1 of which is by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Even though one of the endings with Kenny, you don't actually finish it with Kenny.
Yeah.
But, like, Kenny is the person you defend in that final fight.
Well, yeah, the point at which it all diverges, yeah. Alright. Ties That Bind, Part 1. If I recall correctly, this is like a flashback to, like, the beginning?
Yes, this is, like, right when the outbreak hits. Like, day 1, if not day 2, like, really extremely close. Of course, this also implies that the outbreak in multiple areas occurs on the same day.
Mm-hmm. Thinking about it.
I know, the problem is I'm trying to see if the audio on the game is any good, but because there's no audio actually playing, of course I can't check that. Also, it just turned on full screen randomly, so that's kind of cool.
I was gonna say, I'm hearing something coming from the computer. Is it me talking?
I don't think so.
No?
Oh, you know what? It actually could be, because I've got the stream up. Click on the bottom banner where the Chrome logo is on the bottom toolbar and just close Twitch. You can leave the other 2 ones open. That'll work.
Okay.
That might be.
It's like, am I hallucinating? What is happening?
No, trust me, like, audio issues like that happen all the damn time. Getting the audio to balance is the worst part of editing.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. Yeah, well, the little toolbar went away, or the multicolor wheel that's not actually multicolored, but...
It's making noise now.
So that's what's causing it to full screen? That's bizarre. Okay. I've never seen an application that by turning the phone sideways, it just automatically is like, oh, you're in full screen now, even though you didn't click on the full screen button.
My YouTube does that.
Look, I'm not giving you shit.
No, don't pause now.
I'm just... You weren't here when Dad was sick, okay? I get it, but...
Well, I made it mad.
Fucking be here when he goes. I know. Right?
It looks so weird to see him without a beard.
Right? His jaw is just very, like, pronounced without the beard.
David! David, hey! Hey.
Doesn't he not
David,
have, like, a car?
I had to leave my car. Traffic's just
never mind.
backed up for miles. He's dead.
Yeah, I might need to up the audio on the game, but I can hear it, so that's good.
No! I tried! You're a piece of shit. You
Just
know
go to
that?
the sound and right-click it.
Open sound
Yeah.
volume mixer?
Yeah, volume mixer. And it should be the one for OBS. You don't have to open, like, probably just double it with whatever it currently was on initially, and then leave it there.
One time. Just
And
the
we'll all
one
feel that
goddamn
sounds.
time that
So
you
if I'm
needed to
ignoring
be
you, that's
here.
why.
Come on, please. Please don't do that.
The other
Yeah,
complaint.
perfect. Awesome. Okay.
The other complaint that
Everyone's
I remember having about this
They've
is
been
that
here
the
for
dialogue
days, and where the
options
fuck
are
were
not
you?
very clear on what exactly
We're
it's
there,
about to
all
make you
around.
say.
That is true, and that is something that I will be
All
warning her whether it's a blind playthrough or not. Of like, hey, this isn't going to do exactly what you think it's going to do.
¿Dónde está Javier? ¿Dónde está mi
The
hijo?
big examples being in this game, and then the
I'm
other
there,
one we used is the
right
one of
beside
Weird
him,
Reason with
holding
him
his
in the
hand.
first season, which sounds like it would be siding with Kenny, and as it turns out,
doesn't
that's
even
siding with
see
Larry, apparently, even
He
though
doesn't
you're
even see
basically
me
trying to
because
stay
he's looking
neutral.
for you. You don't think there's a million places we'd rather be? He was my dad too. All right? I mean, you're not the only one dealing with this. And what a fine son you turned
Love
out
the
to be.
voice crack.
Oh, it's so good.
Uncle Javi,
Oop.
why are you fighting?
Because I'm an asshole.
I could hear you from inside.
It's okay, Gabe. Your dad's just a bit of a bully is all.
It's warning me that silence is a valid option.
Uncle Javi's just
It's
joking.
like,
You
stop.
can just say nothing!
Please.
Yeah!
Go inside, mijo. We'll be in a minute. Go on. It's okay. Inside.
Are you sure, man? I would not be doing that if I
I mean,
were-
knowing me, I would obey, and then I would immediately look out the nearest window to watch them continue to fight.
Right?
I got it.
My feelings are already hurt.
I mean, you don't have to do
should
this.
call
This
someone.
was your call.
I know it was my call.
Yeah.
Those have got to be lukewarm at best.
I mean, it depends on how long he's been out here.
I love you, little
Didn't he
brother.
already finish like one or two?
You know that, right?
Yeah, but I mean, some people can chug beer.
With everything going on.
Fuck
I wouldn't recommend it, mind you, but I'm not a drinker, so.
I wouldn't recommend drinking beer at all.
think I was jealous of you.
I mean, yeah, there's some people that like
I
it,
don't
but
think
most
anything.
people probably don't.
Well, I was. For a long time. You've lost more than I'll ever have. But maybe something good can come out of all this. Because we need you here.
What if I don't?
It's
what if I
time
don't
to
wanna-
grow up. You can't run from this. Not anymore.
You want me around more? Fine. But goddamn, are you still one raging asshole? You know that?
You can call me whatever you want.
Get
As long as
there.
you're here to do it to my face.
Javi,
Not you.
I'm so sorry, Javi. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Bro, your husband's right there.
Let's go inside.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's applicable because, like, again, his dad died. Like, it's the same dad. So I
Yeah.
don't feel like a hug's too out of place there.
No, it's valid. I just don't like her.
I mean, yeah,
Come on.
that is definitely valid. I'm also willing to bet, even though it's never explicitly stated, like, I feel like in terms of ways different people show affection, Kate is very much like a physical contact person, and I feel like David is anything but.
Yeah.
Like,
it's physical
he-
contact, but it's his hand making contact with your face.
Yeah, exactly.
Mama.
Speaking of which,
Valid.
Where are you?
I wonder where David gets it
besides,
from.
she didn't hit him near as hard as David did.
I tried. I'm
That was
so
more like,
sorry.
you motherfucker, instead of, like, actually trying to beat him up.
He's gone.
Like, in Javi's defense,
He's in a
he
better
did
place, Mama.
sprint to get there. Like,
Yeah.
he's in a better place.
It's like, I get the idea of, like, yeah, he should have been there earlier, but at the same time, whenever he realized his dad
David
actually
made
was
arrangements
going,
with
like,
your
he did
father
try
before he
everything to get
passed.
there, but
Mhm.
it's one of those weird, like, gray areas of, like, yeah, he should have been there in the first place, and then
No
the
puedo
outbreak
conectarme.
messing everything up did
Dicen
not
que no hay
help.
servicio.
Also, seeing that other guy's shirt just reminds me of how itchy those types of shirts always are.
Mhm.
Always.
You thirsty, baby?
And here comes
You
the
want some
wham
juice?
line.
Grandpa's cup was empty.
You don't have to fill his cup up anymore, baby. Grandpa is sleeping.
Air quote,
No, Yaya.
sleeping.
People's awake.
That people's awake. Uh-oh. That's not good. They don't know why, but everybody else does.
There's gonna be like a movement request, and I'm gonna be just like chilling in this chair with my hand off the keyboard.
Time to mash Q.
Yep.
Followed by, oh crap.
It will not be the first time the very first QuickTime event has killed me.
Did that happen?
The first time I ever played, it definitely did.
Oh.
I think I died on like the first or second of last chapter.
Rafa, ¿cómo es esto posible?
Papa, stop!
Let's just,
Papá, calma, soy yo, David. Estás en tu casa, cálmate. Él está loco, él atacó a
That
Héctor.
was weird.
Solamente está confundido.
Did it just like double there for a second?
oh no.
Yes, put your hand very close to his mouth.
Oh my god.
Or your face.
How did he get loose?
You're gonna be okay, you'll be okay, Mom.
My question, he had two people holding him down.
One of which is, military duty.
David!
Another one is a, whatchamacallit?
Ball player.
Papa!
Does it ever say what position he played? I don't remember.
No clue.
I mean, they're all athletic, but some require more
We need to go.
athleticism
We
than
need to get her
others.
to the hospital.
Let me look at it.
And focus on certain
Gabriel,
skills.
where's
That's
your
usually why
sister?
pitchers are not very good at batting because they spend all their time practicing pitching. Which is fair because that's kind of important.
Where the fuck are the keys? Take Dad's car. Keys are on the dash.
Mama, get the kids. Meet at the hospital.
bite her face
Don't take
and
the
not
highway.
her hand?
It's blocked.
I just...
Yeah, I don't know.
Like her hand is right there.
I'll bring the van around.
Where's Maury?
I don't know.
Maybe they wanted it to,
Mariana,
because there is a
stop.
time
Mariana,
jump, they
we have
wanted
to
it to
go.
be like very,
Yaya's
very
hurt.
clear of like she cannot survive this.
Come on, honey, we have
Because
to go.
obviously you
Yeah.
can't amputate your head off. That would be
Yeah.
decapitation and it would kill you.
Yeah.
No!
Plus they kind of do that with the other guy. It's with
It's okay.
with David,
County General
who
Hospital.
I think is like
I know the
their
way.
uncle. I don't know. Because he also gets bit in this opening thing. You see it right here.
Well. Tragic.
Unfortunately, since it's the beginning of the outbreak and the zombies don't exist in like media prior to this in this world, they don't know that they could just amputate that off.
Yeah. It's,
Which, granted, you have to do like immediately.
yeah.
Like, we've seen instances of that not working before. Season 1. Which, to be fair, we don't know how much time that was.
Like a
'cause-
hot second in between.
yeah. Well, there's no way to know exactly because between the time that you can amputate it, not Lee blacks out, and it doesn't state how long that is. That could be like a couple seconds. That could be a couple hours. There's no way.
I feel like one could probably estimate the amount of time using like snake venom as an equivalent,
Probably.
but that's a lot of research, and I'm not. That's not the
Tell
vibe.
me
You're not a
Just a
scientist
campfire.
traveling to Washington, D.C.
I
because
am
you know the
not.
answer about the virus.
I am
Except
not.
you're not. You don't have the mullet for it. I've got the mullet for it. But
I think we should probably get going.
We will. I just need to know how fast they're moving.
Damn it. I left my water bottle. Herd just got there.
I feel like unless you're in a hurry to
Come
leave,
on.
which it
should
seems like
keep
at the
moving
time
while the
they
kids are
weren't,
asleep.
you'd be smart about double checking to make sure you didn't leave anything.
Right? It doesn't take very long.
I mean, that's what I do every time that I'm like leaving a hotel room. Is I always double check. Like that's the very last thing I do before I leave. Is I double check anything of like, did a charger get left under the bed somehow? Like whatever happens.
It looks like the herd is speeding up a little. I thought it was drifting southwest, but I'm not sure anymore. Every time I think we should just bed down somewhere and wait for it to pass, I can't shake the thought of us getting caught in the middle of it.
Why not try to like?
It just keeps coming. It's slow, but that almost makes it worse.
Go
Hey,
like
You're the one with the
around
notebook.
it.
I
You know
leave
what I
that
mean?
decision to you.
Cool. Awesome. Because I was just using this thing to sketch it. Was I supposed to be writing something down?
What?
Figure it out.
We always do.
Hey, I'm gonna sneak a smoke.
I can't believe you found weed.
Are you kidding?
So does being a
People
jerk
are outgrown
constitute
this before
taking the
they realize
weed,
they
or
need
refusing the weed because she wants you to smoke with her?
Refusing the. Oh, okay, look.
You really think we should be smoking
Just
now?
because I'm a jerk does not mean that I'm gonna drive while high.
Mariana's headphones on and Gabe is drooling.
I have to
I
have
think
my
we're in the clear.
standards.
Also, you should be free, I think, to turn the game audio up slightly. Not the OBS
You
one,
want
but like
some?
the actual physical game.
Nah. No thanks.
It should be on that same
One
window
of us
where
should
the
be
volume mixer is.
Sober.
Thankfully, this pauses the game.
Which one?
Yeah, I was going to say, you probably just have to
Oh,
move
there.
until you find it.
It's at 19, so
30.
30. There we go.
Don't judge me.
I'm judging you a little bit.
Oh, when I found out David had kids, I told him, I am not changing who I am around them. And
You know
when
what?
he proposed, I reminded him that I'm not exactly stepmother material.
You know what? That's on him. Like, that's
Case
his
in
bad.
point. He was reassuring,
And now we
but,
have to deal with his
you know, I
bad
could tell he was
decisions.
worried about it.
Hooray!
He tried to get me to change. Or at least you'd hope that being around the
I'd
kids
say all
won't
three, but
change
Mariana's
me, you
actually
know?
a pretty good character. I actually like her a
I
lot.
suppose it did. I used to talk shit about all those mothers who'd go on about raising their kids being the hardest thing in the world.
Well, now we're in a zombie apocalypse.
So now it's even harder than it
Makes me
already
start to
was.
think they had a point. His mood swings are just, I don't know. Some days I just want to leave him by the side of the road.
In the middle of a zombie apocalypse?
Joking.
Or dead, you know, a la Carly.
Jesus, obviously.
You really shouldn't say things like that.
I said it was a joke.
It's half a joke.
It's all joke. Look, I love these kids, but I could do without Gabe reminding me I'm not his mother whenever he's pissed.
I may play it
He's a
as
teenager.
Javi's a jerk to everyone
Puberty.
but the kids.
Hormones. The second you start getting boners,
You
the
be a
whole
jerk
world
to
starts
everyone
get
except
dark.
Jesus. You do not stop
What
flirting
are you
with him.
talking
Yes.
about? It sounds delightful compared to dealing with
I guess that will be the
my
downside to
underwear.
playing the jerk, is Jesus isn't going to think very highly of you.
Christ, I need to get laid.
Sorry,
That
the fucking
face, though.
that face was so good.
I realized that was an awkward transition.
If you ever say anything inappropriate,
Sorry.
I'm going to intentionally make that face just to make you
know the
laugh. You know
kids
that,
can hear
right?
you.
Like the
No one
wide-eyed
wants to hear their
stare.
Parents talking about that.
Stepmoms and uncles
Oh.
don't count. They're asleep. And besides, we're not really their parents.
Bro, at this point,
Still.
you basically are.
Yeah, because they've been on the road for like, I think at this point it's been like,
It's been a couple years.
yeah, a couple years. I'm thinking like 4, I believe.
Hey.
I looked it up earlier.
Mariana,
Because
shouldn't you
Gabe's
be,
like on that
sleeping?
flashback, I believe he's 10
something?
and now he's 14.
I
So I
already know
believe
you
it's
guys
4
do
years.
drugs. That's a pretty severe way of phrasing it, Mariana. Don't tell Gabe.
He's the one who told me.
Oh my god.
She definitely has some Carly vibes to
Car
her,
now.
Mariana does.
Alright.
But like in a good way.
Everyone roll the windows down before you
Which I
all get
like Carly.
contact.
I don't know anybody that dislikes Carly as a character.
We're about to make a supply stop.
Hi, Mariana. We're driving to your gravesite.
I will die mad about that, honestly.
The funny thing is, now that you've played the Michonne miniseries, it's not even the most gory death. John, like, got half of his face ripped off by the bullet. Like, that one was pretty gnarly.
That one was pretty gnarly, but was not as emotionally devastating as this one.
That one was more, it felt like it was a waste of a character that, like, felt like they had a lot of potential, and it was like, they killed him off too early to even be like, oh, this is wasted potential. It's like, we didn't even get that far.
Mm-hmm. Is it necessary to make a supply stop in the middle of the night? Wouldn't it be wiser to, like, wait until...
I think they said they were running low on gas.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean they couldn't just, like, park the car in a remote location they feel is safe and just sleep in the car until morning.
You want a moment alone, Mari?
I'm praying I find a candy bar.
Yeah, that's fair.
What do we actually need?
A candy bar.
A candy bar?
Need, Mariana, not want.
Pretty much everything. If it looks useful, let's use it.
All right.
Very
Well,
helpful.
let's start with some gas and move up from there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I remember in this one, at least what I think I remember, is there are a lot more like button prompts and less like point and click. Because 1 and 2 were a lot bigger on that.
Hey!
And if I
where you
remember,
going?
final season is more similar fighting zombies wise.
Okay,
to this
that's
game.
cool. Have fun.
Bro, what is wrong with you?
Jesus.
Wrong with
Both of them,
you?
really. Yeah.
I hate when they fight like that. I really hate it.
Me
It's
too,
like-
bud.
All Gabe wants to
Why don't
do
you
is
just leave 'em?
argue.
That'll be fine.
That makes 2 of us. But we're stuck with them, so...
Fortunately.
At least you got...
Mariana made a face like you're not
Yeah.
wrong.
The batteries have been dead for a couple of weeks. I mostly wear them to fool you guys.
You sneaky little... That's smart. It's pretty smart.
Be nice to find some dinner.
In a
Pretty
junkyard.
smart for a 10-year-old.
You never know. These past 4 years, people have been hoarding all kinds of shit in all kinds of places.
Oh, and Mari,
You would not
if
believe
there's
how
any
many
trouble,
Beanie Babies we found.
you'd find one of these cars.
Yeah?
Lock yourself in and don't come out. Not even once it's quiet. And wait as long as you can.
And then start.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean,
Good girl.
Already had the boy in the attic from season 1. It's fine.
The barrels.
I don't trust those. Never trust barrels.
Waste oil. No use to us.
Fuck.
I don't want to talk to you. I'm gonna come poke at the mattress. Move shift. Walk fast.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh yeah, doesn't he poke it and then he's like, I regret doing that?
I think so.
Okay. Now I'm
I
sorry.
did that.
I mean, that was pretty close, yeah. Poke, instant regret.
Most of the dashboard is torn out. Seats are gone. This thing's dead.
It's dead, Jim. Look at the junk in the trunk.
Just rotting bits of old rubber and tires.
Look at the car.
Nothing
I feel
good
like
left.
the moonlight in this is
Someone
bright
get to
enough to
clean.
where like he shouldn't just be walking around willy-nilly with a flashlight that is presumably battery operated, which is, you know, a resource you would want to try to keep for as long as possible.
That's valid.
Unless it's one of those like shake lights. But those don't hold a beam of light that well.
They really, really don't.
I mean, they're renewable, which is nice, but
Even like the wind-up ones just aren't. They're just not as good.
yeah.
That's the cylinders. Mm-hmm.
Acetylene. Handy for welding, but not much else.
Very helpful. It says where
Once this car made someone very happy.
for
Now it sits
where
here,
are you?
rotting away.
And I'm so sorry.
Así es la vida.
That's life.
C'est la vie.
Life sucks and then you die. Okay.
I don't remember that being there, but maybe we just didn't siphon that one last time?
Maybe.
Could also just be forgetting. Oh well.
Ugh, not much. But every bit helps.
Imagine an alternate version of this where, like, if you look around effectively enough,
That could hold a lot of
not
gas.
counting the ambulance
Could be
that
really handy
belongs
if
to
we
the other
stay for a
guys, you
while.
just get enough gas and leave, and that's just where the game ends.
Right?
You just drive off, everyone's happy. Everybody smokes a little weed,
That's the goal.
and then you move on.
Now I'm gonna look under the car, right? Because I want to make sure that another
I
zombie
wouldn't have
doesn't
minded
jump out
having
of
one
me,
of these
right?
back in the day.
Right?
Come to Papa.
Your dog.
That's a lot of shot there, though.
He's not having a lot of
Barely
fun.
anything.
I mean, fair,
I need
they've
to
all
find
been,
more.
like, starving, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Look at the tires.
Nobody's got any ass
I
anymore.
don't think these tires would fit the van.
And right on past Gabe.
Right
Thanks.
past.
I'm good.
This one looks promising.
Gonna look anywhere to make sure there's not.
No.
Booze.
Gabe will watch your back.
Absolutely not. Bingo.
Gabe couldn't watch a TV. That's how stupid he is. For context, yes, because we know how these characters operate, we are going to dunk on the ones we don't like. And it's
Yes.
unfortunately the problem is the characters you're predominantly stuck with are probably two of the least favorite characters for both of us in this entire season.
Yeah.
If not, they're definitely up there.
For sure.
I'm trying to think if there is a character that I dislike more.
Tires,
than those two.
paint cans, old
I don't
newspaper.
think there is.
All that's
really,
left in
no.
this
I was gonna
junkyard.
say the only exception might be the antagonist, but
Junk.
like they're also the antagonist. You're not
Yeah.
supposed to like them,
Obviously.
so.
Nothing up there but garbage.
Yo, could you at me next time, please?
Container. What's in the container?
Some sort of fuel tank.
Kick. Because in a situation where zombies could be approaching from literally any angles, the thing that you most want to do is make a lot of noise.
It would be funny if it gave you the option to do that again, and instead he took like the little hammer thing he had and started banging the side of it.
God. Hello?
Looks like there's more to see up here.
I think stay is just a case of like there's still more I want to see around this area. So the
Any
going
luck?
is just, are you ready
Some.
to continue?
Yeah.
Not enough.
I'm pretty sure that's not a
Gabe?
big decision. One of like,
Hey,
oh, if you
Gabe.
stay, then this happens.
Let's go take a look over there.
It's great.
Gabe, stay close to Javi. Got it?
That was insinuated. Thank you. Thank you. I did not like that we chose to climb the ladder.
Nope.
We should have just stayed there forever. How are they gonna get back up over? Like,
Hey, look.
That's fine.
There's one they never took to pieces.
Good catch.
Wow, you have optical receptors. Congratulations. We're quite proud of
this
you.
Doesn't go well.
Shit, locked. Still might be gas in the tank though.
Alright. Whoa. It just slid me right on over like. oop.
Shit. It's locked.
You know, maybe
All right.
these are indicators
Here goes
that
nothing.
you should mind your goddamn business.
Nah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. America, fuck yeah.
I was listening to that song the other day.
Look at all that fuel. This is gonna take a while.
Which is why I stopped.
Which is why we, yeah.
Yeah, no. Like, some of the ones are designed like that, of like, once you get the pressure going, it just automatically does the rest. But that still means you should be
Looks pretty
around to
picked
keep
over.
an eye on it.
Right?
You telling me you've never once gone to a gas pump and, like, flicked the little thing to make it just keep pumping automatically, and then you, like, walked 2 steps away and then clicked and you're like, fuck, I did it wrong, and then had to go and do it again? Because literally anyone who's ever filled up a car has done that at least once.
Looks like it came from in there. Gabe, stay close.
And we're gonna walk away from the gas. Don't mind us.
Yeah, it's fine.
Stay close, I say, and he wanders off immediately.
Might be able to get in through the hatch. Locked.
Nope. Nope.
Yep. But I must. Except not actually. Hey, while you're down there, you should look for Gundam's earring.
I'll do that.
I'm just picturing like a quick time jump scare by like a spider.
Right?
Just tarantula. Fuck!
I don't think you could swing the crowbar down there though, unfortunately.
Nah.
Gabe, come check this out.
Again, you're in an area with confirmed zombies. What you should definitely be doing right now is yelling.
Well, no muertos at least.
Especially when you could just speak in a normal voice and still get his attention, because he's... Well, he's not directly
Just be
nearby.
careful.
He's only like a couple feet away.
Right?
Keep Gabe close to you. I need him to be within punching distance at all times.
Batteries! Hell yeah! Pudding! Hell yeah!
Are you kidding me?
Lucky for you, they put enough preservatives in this stuff to last for centuries.
I'm pretty sure that's
There's
not
enough
right,
food
but you
in
know
here
what?
to keep us going for a long time.
I like my pudding like I like my peanut butter.
Why did y'all just follow us all the way over here? Like, I thought that the understanding was
Check
that
it
you
out.
were gonna stay with the car.
This is actual, honest to God, pudding!
Seriously?
And it's not just food. There's a mattress, there's blankets.
Someone else's mattress, someone else's blankets. We need to just take our gas and get on the road.
The irony of that statement back
Well,
to
this
back
place
not
is kind
lost
of a
on me.
dump.
Like, this is someone else.
I mean,
we need to
literally.
take our gas and
And you
leave.
forgot to
And
mention
then that's
super
what you get nailed
freaking
for,
weird.
is taking
It's a
gas
lot of
that
food to
doesn't
leave in a
belong to
place
you.
like this.
Right?
Come on, one night. We bunk down, eat a real meal.
It would be nice not to sleep in the van for a change.
Please.
The herd is coming, if it's not here already. We should go and get ahead of it before it's
I
too
don't wanna
late.
agree
The
with
fence
her,
is
but I
reinforced.
also
We'll
do
be
agree
fine.
that
We
I don't want-
found
Well, see, you want to
this.
disagree with
Why can't we
Gabe and
just
also
enjoy it?
with Kate, and the problem is you
Honey,
have to agree with one of
can
them
we?
because they're on opposing
We could
sides
stretch
of
out,
this, so.
sleep well for once.
Come on, you know it's not a big deal.
We're gonna get what we came for and get out of here.
Great. Another shitty cramped night in our shitty cramped van.
Yep.
Hooray.
Come on, let's at least grab the food.
I did not want to agree with her, but unfortunately, knowing what I know that it would have been best if we just bailed.
Unfortunately, it also kind of falls into the, like, steal or don't steal medication from Arvo from season 2. Like, ultimately, it really doesn't
Oh,
make a difference.
guess what?
Yay,
Now
illusion of choice.
you can really drown us out.
Mari won't forget that for as long as she lives.
Thanks for that. Backing me up.
I feel like it's the equivalent of watching
How does it
Cinema
feel to be
Sins
the
for doing
bad
the
guy
Walking
this
Dead
time?
TV show, and every time that there's
That
a
must be
sin
a
where
new
Glenn is on
sensation
the
for
screen,
you.
they use the word bat in some way,
Oh,
shape,
clearly
or
I have
form.
a thicker skin.
Hey, Kate. Can you come help us with this?
I thought that we were planning to get on
Hey,
the road.
wait,
this,
but you...
This feels an awful lot like staying.
This way you can make up for being the bad guy.
Thanks.
I've already made
Grab
up
some
being
gas.
the bad guy, but
We
you know,
need to head out soon.
At
got
least
the
to the kid
gas.
you actually cared about, so.
right?
What the fuck you think you're doing with our gas?
Apologies.
Go on, speak up!
Making bad decisions. That's what I think I'm doing it.
Whoa, look, the gas is all there. Just keep it.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a little too late for that.
I'm thinking you can
You
shut
ain't the loner type. I can tell.
How?
I know you got people.
Look, don't worry about them. They took off and then they're not coming back.
Just up and left you, huh? Fan out and look
Yeah, I
for
got
the
you.
others.
Man.
Lonnie, you're with me.
Look, man, I haven't had a bath in weeks. I smell really bad.
Yeah. Look, man, we found some beans the other day, and one thing led
Hey,
to another, and
you
then they kicked me
assholes
out of
in
the
there.
bar.
I
Like,
got your boy. You don't want him getting shot. You best come out there careful with your hands up. Go on, you first. You get ambushed by your own people, that shit's gonna make my day.
To be fair, that would also be hilarious.
That would be funny, but also
Open
maybe
real
don't like
slowly.
say your plan that loudly where they can probably hear you if
Don't
they are
fuck
still in
around
there.
with me, boy.
Because
If
then
you
they're gonna
click
know.
on him, if you click on him, he says, "Don't fuck around with me, boy."
Shit out of you.
Open that door, you just punch him directly in the dick.
Right?
Looks like you and your friends had a real feast, huh?
Bro, it's one thing of pudding.
You can't just take what you like.
I ate all those. Yeah, me.
I'm a hungry bitch.
You? By yourself? Now,
Yeah, what can I say?
Also, it was literally my
Fucking love pudding.
fucking one.
you got
That's
a
weird.
real smart mouth.
Yeah, I
You
do.
fucking watch what you say.
I will not be doing
Look,
that.
I get it,
It's
all
ironic
right?
that his button
You're
is a
starving.
peace symbol.
Who the fuck
I
is
know.
At the end of your rope, thought you hit pay dirt. Honest mistake. But I got this sneaky fucking feeling that you're full of shit.
If I was, I'm not now.
I ain't gonna let it be like the last time some assholes rolled on us. Keep an eye on this dickhead. I wanna grab some cuffs.
You got it.
Hey,
Just
buddy.
chill, okay?
Look, just let me go, okay? Please.
Nope.
Oh,
Look, man. This doesn't have
Ask
to go.
politely.
The fuck was that noise?
your mom?
What you got hiding under there, boy?
Your mom?
If you know something, you better spill it. You don't want me finding out for myself.
Come on, man, what else? There are muertos down there. There were a bunch of them outside, too.
The dead, huh? Well, then we better take care of that, shouldn't we?
You don't think your other people are gonna freak out when they hear gunshots, even if you are killing zombies?
Man.
Hi.
Guys, get the fuck in here! Holy shit!
Holy shit. He ain't dead, just knocked out.
You have to pay for what you done here.
I got $2. Ouch.
Hey, my family, where are they? What did you do with my family? Fucking asshole.
Just do us both a favor and pretend you're still asleep. I wouldn't start talking if I were you. You're lucky we do things a certain way. I'm already tempted to put a bullet in your brain for what you did to Lonnie back there.
Bro, he's fine.
If we start talking, I'm gonna get angry.
What happened to him was an accident.
Yeah, right. Keep talking, we might find ourselves in a similar accident.
I just knocked him
Get what
out.
I'm saying?
Please, you have to believe me.
He's a big
We were
baby.
just...
Not another word, or God help me, I'll put you to sleep myself.
While you're
We still
driving?
got a haul ahead of us, and I'm not about to listen to you. What the hell?
Stop! Stop!
Oh, shit! No!
Well. It's unfortunate.
Hey, good news. We found ourselves in a similar accident where the guy next to you got knocked unconscious.
And now I have a gun.
Hey!
I feel like this is another illusion of choice thing, but I don't think I'm very good at playing him as an asshole.
The funny thing is, that's actually not an illusion of choice.
Oh.
It actually alters how this character that we're running into right now treats you early on.
Yeah. All right.
That's
Maybe a
good.
jerk with smart
Just
mouth,
keep
but I'm not
looking
gonna shoot
forward.
somebody that's unarmed.
Look, I'm already having a bad fucking
You
day
haven't
here.
seen Saving Private
This
Ryan,
is not
have
what
you?
it looks
I have
like.
not.
Okay.
Looks like you let him go.
Because the main character
I thought
decides
you'd
to
done the
let
same
somebody
for
go
you.
that was unarmed, and that person ends up killing him.
Okay. Now don't do anything
Spent
stupid.
like 20 minutes with
Because
that.
I'm not as
Also,
nice
because
as
you're
you.
being a jerk,
I
so you
won't
have to be a jerk to
hesitate.
Clementine too.
Except to the kids. I said except to the kids.
Oh, Clementine's a grown adult at this point.
Emotionally, yes, but she's still... I'm still in the lead mindset.
Whoa, wait, did you
She's
do
the
that?
kid.
With the tree?
I was trying to stop the truck.
Whoops.
Well, I mean, you did.
Oh, shit.
Not wrong.
What do you need the truck for?
To drive. Put your hands up and close your eyes.
Not falling for that one
Look,
again.
I'm the victim here.
We're all victims.
Oh, so it's okay for you to rob me?
This is payment for saving you.
Hey, that's for my niece. She loves chocolate more than anything. I promised it to her. Please.
Keep your eyes closed and count to 100 before you go.
Wait, just
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
my family. I need to get back to them.
Also, can you let
We
me
were attacked,
hands
and I don't-
loose, man?
Look, I just need to know where I am. We were driving down the 522, and that's when we found the junkyard. They're still there. I need to get back to them.
I know where that is. You said you were driving?
In our van, yeah.
I'll take you to the junkyard, if you let me have your van. I get you there in one piece, then I drive away.
That van is our home. It's all we got.
That sounds like a no.
How about you just give me directions like a normal person?
How about I shoot you and take the van anyway? This is a better deal for you.
Valid point.
Let's go.
This really necessary?
I don't know you, I don't trust you, and I'm not taking any chances. So it's safer for both of us if you're tied up.
Come on. You must trust me at least a little. We're here, aren't we?
I trust that if I don't get a van at the end of this, you'll regret it.
The name's Javier, by the way. People call me Javi.
Clementine.
Well, thanks for not killing me, Clementine.
It's
Don't
still
thank me
early
yet.
Thus far, like, the animation is good. It's always been good. But I don't feel like the scenery has been really great. But I think it's because it's mostly been night scenes.
Yeah, and I think this is also the turning point of, like, they were trying to go for the more comic style where the colors are a lot more muted here.
You're good at that. Look, you don't want to talk? Fine. But how about you give me that gun back so I can at least defend myself?
For all I know, you'd turn around and use it on me.
Look, I'm not gonna shoot you. I didn't even shoot the guy who had me tied up.
But I know you thought about it.
But I didn't.
I mean, it'd be stupid not to think about doing
Wait,
it.
the herd caught up with us.
Muertos.
What do you call them?
Walkers.
Or what do you call the ones that run?
They're all fucking walkers, okay? Look, I'm not used to being around other people.
It's valid.
Not for a while, anyway.
Apology accepted.
I wasn't apologizing. So, who's at this junkyard?
My brother's kids. And his wife.
It's impressive.
Oh yeah, her.
Surviving this long. Not sure how you did it.
Are you trying to say
Just
something about me?
keeping everyone together like that.
I mean, you were stuck with Gabe.
That's valid.
Gabe and Mariana are tough kids. They learned how to survive on their own. Hey, you seem to know a thing or two about that.
Yeah.
Well, how about you? You must have been pretty young when this shit started.
I was. But some people looked out for me, too.
What happened to them?
I don't want to talk about it.
Something that happens to everyone.
My feelings got hurt.
Shit.
We can't stay here. There's a town up ahead. We can stay there until the herd passes. Otherwise, we're walker food.
We can't make a detour. I need to get to my family.
And I need that van. But right now, you have to trust me.
Oh, you mean the way you trust me?
Got a point
Don't
there.
make me regret this. Come on!
Come on! Let's yell. Even though we're like inches from each other, we need to yell. With the herd right there.
Yep. They have a selective hearing.
It's thinking about it. It's thinking real hard.
Yeah, it
Maybe
did
a
this.
little too
It did
hard.
this every time we played.
I feel like they weren't quite as long last season.
No, they were.
Damn.
Remember, I went back to watch a little bit of this
Oh,
from
yeah.
season 2. If I'd been smart, I probably would have also restarted my computer, but it hasn't been on for that long.
It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
There!
Well,
Oh, that looks like a party.
Get to the gate! Just keep going. They'll open up!
Shit! Hey!
Open up!
And they didn't know.
I'll open up.
Oh, it's Reinhardt. Hell yeah.
I can't open the gate till you clear them out. Can't risk it.
I got you.
Reinhardt, you use a hammer. Why are you using a gun?
Fuck! These bullets won't fire!
Get your ass inside. Come on now.
What was that?
God effing damn it, Francine. One of these days, those doors are gonna close and your ass will be on the other side.
Yeah, and when that day comes, Trip, I promise I'll eat you first.
Maybe welcome.
It's
Appreciate
Clementine, right? You staying a while this time?
No. Once the walkers pass, I'm taking this guy to a junkyard off the highway.
My family might be trapped there, hiding from some very bad dudes.
Well, shit. I'm truly sorry to hear that. This herd rolled in pretty quick. We're hoping it's gone just as fast. So, just keep your heads down and steer clear of trouble. You got me?
That's definitely what we will
There's
be
too
doing.
much going on outside the walls tonight.
We'll be cool. Just need a place to ride out the herd, that's all.
All right. I'm gonna hold you to that. And I wouldn't recommend changing your mind. If you want to hang on to all your teeth, that is.
I like
Head
my
on
teeth
in.
where they are,
I
thank
got
you.
shit to do.
Well, welcome to Prescott.
Very warm welcome here.
I mean, you weren't executed on sight. So.
Yeah. So now
Hey,
it's
look,
pretty
it's
cool.
Terminus.
Actually,
Everybody likes that
Built
place.
from an old airstrip, I guess.
Really, the first sign of that
People,
should have
on
been
the
the
other
name
hand,
Terminus, as in terminal.
Not my favorite. Usually I'm in and out as quick as I can manage.
No, this place is actually kind of charming. It's got walls all the way around, and, well, that thing.
Yeah, like I said, this is a pretty cool place. Hey, Javi. What's up?
My family,
I'm sad.
they're still out there.
Javi has
middle of
ice
all
in
that.
one singular
If you
second.
guys made it
I've been
this
having
long,
to get the
I'm
pose.
sure you'll know what to do.
Not in my video game, you're not.
Hopefully.
Let's go. This way. I gotta see a guy about some bullets.
All the alarms.
Okay.
There is no spoon.
No, my dad's calling. Okay, we're here to see a guy about some bullets. Hey, moron, your bullets don't work.
Jeez. I haven't been in a place like this since, well, you know. It's just like the old days.
Listen, I gotta
You
take
know, when
care
I
of something.
frequented airport
Hang tight.
bars.
Wait. What should I do?
I don't know. Why don't you make some friends?
Ew.
Absolutely not.
Chess. Not really my game. I think Gabe used to play, though.
Gabe is not smart enough to play chess. Gabe is the type of person that would brag that he could win a game of Connect 4 in
I wonder
3
where
moves.
they found this old thing.
Right?
I haven't seen one of these in years.
How's it going?
Excuse me.
Oh, you again.
Yeah, me.
You got some moves, I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's called dodging
Hold on a
being
minute.
bitten.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm not
Garcia.
supposed to know.
Javier Garcia. For what it's worth, I think you got screwed on the gambling thing. A lifetime ban. Shit. Should have had a 20-year career. The way I see it, nothing wrong with betting on yourself to win.
You want an autograph or something?
If I had a baseball, I'd take you up on it. But I'm fresh out. Anyway, I'm Conrad. This here's Francine.
He runs the place. I just take his money.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm just letting you win.
Oh, actually, if you're the gambling type, game's poker. 5 cards stud.
I'll race you.
What do you think? Should I call or should I fold?
I don't know anything.
Don't get too intimidated.
Oh my god!
I lose more often than I
Oh, I
care
want to make sure I
admit.
got that right.
Though all it takes is one good hand.
I probably have this wrong. I
Bluffing.
want to make sure I'm
He's
right
got
about
bullshit written all over him.
Because if so, that's actually
Is
really
that a fact?
clever.
All right, I think I'll listen to the man. Call.
Moment of truth. Flip 'em. Oh my. Ain't that a pretty sight?
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh, calm down, both of you.
Thanks for the advice, hon. How's about a drink? On my tab.
Bottoms up.
Wow, man, this smells like turpentine.
That's the weak stuff.
Don't turn away from me. I'm talking to you.
Oh, shit.
Ah, shit. My child is having
Hey, what's the
issues.
point in talking when I already told you a deal is a deal? And it's done.
What's going on?
This guy ripped me off. I traded him a crate of perfectly good batteries, and he gave me a box of bullets that won't fire. He could have gotten both of us killed.
Oh, yeah? And who the fuck are you, a bodyguard or something? Because I don't scare her.
Yeah, I was totally right.
She doesn't need a bodyguard.
Her hand of
She can take
aces
care of
and
herself.
an ace
Believe
during
me.
the poker game is known as a dead man's hand, which
can't even
foreshadows
use
her
those
death in the
bullets I
next
traded you.
episode. That's
Oh,
really
hey,
clever.
Clem, come on.
He knows the bullets don't work. Listen to it.
Also,
He's
apparently
not
there was
even
unused
nervous.
files that showed that she was originally going to betray the group.
I could have died because of his
Didn't know
bullets.
that.
Unfucking-believable.
Look out!
Oh, shit.
See when
I got distracted drinking my drink. I got distracted. Okay.
Listen, let's all cool down, huh? You were acting crazy, I was too. We just got a little out of hand. That's all.
Just give me what I'm owed.
Jesus. You gotta get her under control, man.
Bro, what makes you fucking think?
This ain't no way to do business.
Boy, you have it wrong, buddy. I don't control her.
She's
Which
my
looks
scary
like
dog
bad
for
news
me.
for you.
We had a deal.
All right, hey, okay, all right, so, hey, we'll trade back. I'll find some batteries.
I don't need batteries. What I need are bullets that won't get me killed.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, that one worked though.
Drop the gun! Right now!
Say he attacked you and that he was going for his gun.
I fucking warned you!
Eli attacked him. I only shot because...
Shut it! You done enough talking. Drop it.
There's a herd out there and you're firing off a fucking... What the fuck happened here?
He attacked Javi, okay? It was self-defense.
Enough from you. Did she really have to shoot?
Look at my eye, man. Of course she's telling the truth. The guy ripped her off, reached for his gun, and would have shot me if she hadn't stopped him.
See? You happy now?
God damn it. I'm putting you two under lock and key until I figure out what to do with
Whoa!
you.
Oh, hey, what? Are you for real?
As real as it gets. Now move it.
Got some nerve coming in here fucking up my bar.
Hey, at least we shot him in the head, so he didn't have a walker crawling around. Like,
True.
I ought to punch your fucking lights out. Both of you. But
That's
Eli was a
fair.
grade A certified dipshit.
Yep, you can say that
I'll even
again.
have
Even he
someone
knew
come
it.
take a look at that cut.
Hey, thanks for having my back at the hangar. That was cool of you.
Of course. Anytime.
I can't be a jerk to
You and I are a team
Clementine. I
now.
just can't.
Thanks. I mean it.
Have you ever watched those playthroughs with Lee being a dick to Clementine? They're really hard to
Don't think
watch.
this
Oh,
makes
I
us
would
friends or
cry.
anything. Hello?
We should look for my parents. No.
I'm Elma. I'm what passes for a doctor around here. Trip sort of overdoes it sometimes.
Yeah.
I hate that I'm treating you in a cage, like you're some feral animal.
Can you just... I don't know, just let us out?
Seriously?
You said it yourself. Trip overreacted.
Look,
That's valid.
I'm just here to clean up your laceration. Now, let's see about that wound.
Here to clean up your attempted stabbing.
Yeah, he got you good. Try to hold still.
Try to hold still, she says, putting her entire
My
body
skin
weight
is
rubbing at your
causing you
face.
this trouble. As if good looks equal bad behavior or something.
Are you calling me pretty?
I was talking about Eli, the dead guy.
Ew.
Oh, yeah, good. Because I prefer dashing. Or debonair, maybe.
Yeah, I'll try to keep that in mind. People are saying she killed a man in cold blood. If you don't mind me asking, what did happen exactly? That they
She
were
killed a man in
arguing,
cold blood.
And that you went crazy over nothing?
That guy had it coming. Believe me. Karma, justice, you call it whatever you want. Fuck that bastard.
Hey, okay. If you say so.
I do say so.
Best thing is probably for you two to leave town.
It doesn't seem like he's
Get
going
back
to be
your group.
missed by any of the other residents
We were
here.
attacked earlier this evening. There were 4 of us.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. If there's anything I can do to help.
Just kind of leaving
Not that I have
out
much to offer you,
most
but
of it.
I know a thing or two about losing family.
If you really want to help me, let us out of this cage.
Let me out.
Eleanor,
Let me out.
you done yet?
Just about.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm driving you that junkyard myself.
Thank you.
Get you out of my hair, and no one can say I didn't do right by no one.
Appreciate it.
In the meantime, you two can sleep right here and think about what shitheads you were earlier.
Sure.
On
I'll
my
do it.
terms and on my timeline. You got me?
All right.
I love
Fair
this
enough.
line right here.
Fair enough. Go kiss a skunk's ass. I should be earning a goddamn Boy Scout badge for this.
He really should, though.
Trip, it doesn't seem right to wait.
Tell you
All
what, if
these
we find you a
people, they need
novelty
a
Boy
medic.
Scout pin, we'll give it to you.
Nuh-uh, no way. Not putting you in that kind of danger again.
That's not your call.
Again?
Look, maybe there's another way. We've got a rear gate down at the other end of the airfield. We don't use it much, but, well, we could leave tonight.
Oh,
Slip past the
well,
herd,
you
get a jump start on reaching that junkyard.
What? Seriously? You do that for me?
It's just, it's the right thing to do. Anyway, think about it. I've got to check on some patients, but I'll be back in an hour.
Well, don't mind if I do.
You know, I never would have guessed she had it in her.
Yeah. She's something.
Thing is, and maybe this sounds weird, but I still trust Trip more than I trust her.
Does it actually make a difference? I don't remember.
I think the difference is day versus night, and then also, like, there's a scene of, on both sides, one of which you're talking with Eleanor and one of which you're talking with Trip. I think last time you went with Trip, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I'll go with Eleanor this time.
We're leaving tonight. With Eleanor. If it gets us there even a minute sooner, it's worth it.
All right.
Because I think that's
I'm
the
in.
dilemma, is like, Eleanor gets you there
You
sooner,
know,
but Trip is
when I
more
met you,
trustworthy, and
I
like,
thought
why
you'd just
piss
be
him off
another
when he already
asshole
agreed to
like
help
everyone
you?
else.
And to think that when we first met, you nearly blew my head off.
Yeah, guess I made the right call.
Oh well.
Sounds like Eleanor
What's
will
a
be
little
while.
attempted murder between friends?
Maybe we should get
It's
a few
true.
weeks.
Good idea. I'm exhausted.
I'll get the lamp.
Are we getting a flashback? Looks like it. Yep. Thank you for the sound effect. Appreciate
Yes,
that.
very dramatic. It's a voicemail. It's so funny, my voicemail phone, because that's how I feel every time I get a call.
No, don't make me answer it.
Well,
I'm trying to remember what order they do the flashbacks in. Is this the how you parted ways with Kenny / Jane / I think Edith is the name of the woman that you stay with if you...
Hey, what you drawing there, goofball?
Yeah.
Can I see?
So you haven't seen this scene before.
You know I'm no
You
good
will
at
actually
this
have to do
game.
stuff in this scene.
I'll try to guess what it is. Just give me a second. I'll figure it out. It's a doggy, right? It's me. It looks just like me. Come on, can you say Clem, AJ? Give it a try. Clem. Not much of a talker, are you, goofball? Edith says you should be speaking by now, but don't worry about it. You'll talk when you're ready.
Everyone's low-key traumatized by the apocalypse.
That was weird.
I'm gonna
Clem,
give them
open
a
up.
couple
It's me.
milestones. Like,
Plus, it's probably not going to be very easy to find a
Edith,
speech
what's
therapist in the
The
apocalypse.
group from last week. They're back. And now they're armed. This is bad, Clem. There's a lot of them. Too many of them.
What do they want from us?
More than we can give. And now they're angry. Just pack whatever you can. Be ready to run, just in case. They got a lot of cars and they're seriously pissed off. This is
And check what you
gonna
can pack
get
carefully
ugly.
because
I know
there's
it.
something you probably want to take with you.
cue screaming.
And pack your stuff. When I get back, we gotta get the hell out.
Shit.
I need to pack AJ, right?
Essentials. Come on.
There's a specific thing you want to get.
begged you, man. Our people are sick and starving.
It's the
It didn't
hat.
have to be this
It's
way.
the hat.
You could have
Yeah,
just
'cause
given
it's
us
Kenny's
some
hat.
grub,
He gave
some
it to you.
medicine, that's it. This is your fault.
I think
Y'all
we
are just
covered it.
hoarding it for your
No, I
fucking
think he got like
selves.
4 items or something like that.
Well,
I think. I honestly don't remember.
Horseshit.
If you don't have nothing, why are y'all hiding behind such huge fucking walls?
The only thing that matters in this is Kenny's hat. for
Clem!
Sentimental value.
Clem! They're inside. We have to go now.
Fans of the comic will recognize something very similar that was not shown in the main show but did happen in the comic.
Just head for the woods.
Keep running!
oh shit.
No! Oh, God. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
I see someone near the trees. Fucking shoot them.
And that is how Lori dies in the comics. In the prison, just trying to escape some people. The difference is she falls on and kills the
Sun's
baby
up.
Judith in the comics.
Chip's
Judith does
probably
not
mad as
survive.
hell by now.
What do you think he'll do to you?
Oh, nothing. He'll yell at me a little. Trip and I, we sort of used to be a thing. It was for like 5 minutes, and it fizzled out fast. But he never really got over it.
Relationships can
Y'all are
change
kinda
pretty
assholes.
fast. And they're
You're
never
both
not
assholes.
complicated.
Sounds like you've got something on your mind.
Sounds like
or
your mom.
someone.
Guys,
Your mom.
that's the place.
Yeah, this is it. Oh, shit. Guns out, yeah?
If you insist.
If you insist.
I mean,
well,
you could just not be armed and get shot at the first opportunity.
Jesus. Must have been hundreds of them.
Kate's good in a crisis. She'd know how to get shelter.
What's that?
I'm not certain that one's dead. Smack it. Knew it. Knew it. I really
Mariana's
thought
tape
about
player.
going straight for the cassette player. Though.
See, I thought it was gonna let you
Mariana?
only pick either the cassette
Mariana, are you
or the weapon. And I was like, I would pick if I could only pick that, and like I had to get grabbed and
You're
then
safe.
fight it off. I would have picked
I
the
can't
cassette
believe it.
to give it
You
back to
told me where to
Mariana.
hide. I just listened to what you said. Lock yourself in and don't come out, not even once it's quiet. It kept running through my head like on a loop.
Did they hurt you? Are you okay?
I hid before they could get to me. I'm fine. Really.
Kate and your brother, where are they?
We got pulled apart when that huge bunch of muertos showed up. Kate yelled that they were gonna try to make it back to the van.
Then that's where we're headed.
Let's go get your brother back, sweetie.
I love that everyone collectively agrees that Mari is sweet and needs to be protected.
No. No sign of them. They must have
Is
seen
that
it like
car
this, then
still,
gone someplace else to hide.
Ooh.
No.
Kate.
Dramatic music in the distance.
They're trapped in there.
Mariana, stay back.
I got you. Don't worry.
Wait! Nobody shoots.
He's right. We fire at the truck, we might hit them.
And
Can't you just give it a loud whistle?
Also,
oh
could,
shit, okay.
Can we also just, like, walk 90 degrees so there's no way the bullet could, like, hit them by going through a zombie? Because...
Yeah.
Basically the same argument of, like, how you're supposed to avoid being hit by a train is, like, going at the angle.
Or really anything that's falling in, like, a straight line or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Shit.
That works.
Nailed it.
Javi, you found us.
Hey, it's okay. I got you.
You happy to see me?
No.
That's just my gun.
Hate to disappoint you, but that really is a gun in my pocket.
Nice to see you too, asshole.
I wanted to come after you. I swear I did.
You don't have to snot all over my shirt about it.
I thought we were dead. Like, never gonna see you again dead. We only had a couple bullets left. I thought we were done for.
I know it must have been awful, but it's all over now.
But don't worry, Gabe. Depending on which ending Javier ends with, you'll end up stuck in a car with your dad this time.
I was just so scared.
I'm here now. You don't have to be scared.
See, there's actually some moments where Gabe isn't just like a flaming shit show.
You hurt yourself.
Right? But they're so few and
Was
far
scraped in the
between.
truck. Didn't even notice.
Hey, at least it's not a bite.
My God.
Eleanor, think you can take a look?
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
You are not.
I'll clean it here, then patch
You're
it
what
back in.
passes for a doctor, in your own words.
Yeah.
See?
Close enough.
Better already.
Better already. She didn't even do anything.
We should be getting back.
Let me take a look at it. Yeah, it's better already.
Who's the kid with the gun? She have a name you want to share with us?
Clementine's a friend.
Hi there. Glad I was able to help.
You sound
Well, we're very
thrilled,
grateful to
Clem.
you. Really.
She already knows that
There's a
Kate's
town
not a
nearby.
great character. She's like, oh,
It's
great.
safe.
I like the sound of that.
Safe the trip is rip-roaring that at us.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh my god. Javi, do they have hot water? Even like lukewarm water would be okay. Ah, and bubble bath. Wouldn't bubble bath be amazing?
I'm going
I think so. Right, Eleanor?
Of course we have hot water. We're not cavemen.
I thought you'd been to this place.
I have. I just
I just
didn't have
was
much
in
time to
jail.
relax in my jacuzzi suite. You know?
I was there for an hour and 45 minutes.
You look happy.
I am.
Search and rescue missions don't usually end so well.
Why the fuck did
Alive
you say
and
that?
healthy.
Well, to be fair, like,
Let's wait to
since you
celebrate
can
until
view
we're
the
back
scene with
behind the
Trip,
walls, okay?
That's almost
I wanna jinx
exactly what
us.
Trip says, like,
I'm
word
just-
for word.
Happy for you is all.
When we get back to Prescott, you still owe me a working ride. I haven't forgotten about our deal.
I got it.
You couldn't have known what happened to your van, but still.
Don't worry. I haven't forgotten our arrangement.
I know it's not the easiest thing to find, but cool.
Yeah, well, bye, Mariana. Oh, I guess you just picked up, like, the tape, not the whole thing with the headphones. I thought you grabbed the entire thing, but I guess not.
Thanks.
Mari!
My feelings still hurt.
More or less than with Carly getting killed in 1-3.
I don't think so.
The horses are not happy.
Javi, we can't leave her.
Good idea, let's run out and let the gunfire.
Shit. Oh.
Kate!
That didn't work. Gabe, you try running into the gunfire.
Stop!
It's a beautiful running animation, by the way.
Help!
Go!
I'm an astounding good shot. All things considered. Also, just eat her on the ground.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be like Axel
Can't
in the
believe
show where Carol has to use his corpse
I
as
know,
a
Javi.
shield.
And there will be time for
and
all
the
of
other
that,
bullets.
but not right now. I need to get Kate back to Prescott so I can help
Which
her.
is doubly
Which
sad
means we
because,
have
like,
to
at that
go.
point, I think that was, like, one of her
We have a
closest
window
friends.
here, Javi. We have to move before they start shooting again.
Okay, let's go.
If you really want to help your family, you'll come with me. We can't wait anymore.
We stay here and we finish this.
Are you crazy? We have to go now.
I've already killed one of you. If we don't stop them, they're gonna come after your family again. Let Eleanor help them. You stay with me.
What? No, Javi, you have to come with us. Javi, please.
Trust me, Javi. We have to end this now.
No, Javi, please come with us.
Get her back to Prescott. We'll cover you.
Javi!
Let's be real, the
Go
only
with them.
person I have any
I'll be
loyalty
fine.
to is
I need your help,
Clementine.
Gabe. Just keep firing until
The
you're
other
out of
person
sight,
is on the
okay?
ground in front of you, dead.
I'm ready.
Ironically enough, I think you actually did technically choose the easier path of the two.
Javi, don't!
Yeet.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
The Ties That Bind, Part 1. Achievement unlocked, family road trip. Did you stay the night at the junkyard? 45.4% of players chose to head back out on the road. It's a pretty close decision.
I'm kind of surprised. That was the other thing we also did in previous ones, is because this is the definitive edition and not just the individual game, the percentages are kind of skewed. Like, they're typically, most of the time, closer to 50-50 than they were in the original game because people had, like...
Well, a lot of people are replaying it
Yeah.
on this and want to choose the one that they didn't initially choose.
Exactly. That's probably why the percentage for saving Doug was higher. This one is largely illusion of choice. If you decide to stay, the same thing still happens. It's just, I think, on your options for choices, you don't have the option to be like, hey, we were just leaving. Like, I think that's the only difference on that one.
52% of players chose to let the driver go.
For this one, I know Clementine can bring that up in your first meeting with her, like, walking down the road, and I think it also later on does affect how Jesus views you, because I think Clementine can idly bring it up, and so that makes him distrust you a little bit more. Also, I think he shows up towards the end if, like, whenever the antagonist shows, like, all the dead bodies, I think he's there if you, Oh no, that's not what it is. That's the guy later on. If you have to, you have to choose whether to chop his arm off or not because he got bit in like episode 4, I think.
How do you not get locked up? Do you say it's an accident?
You have to pin the blame on Clementine.
That sucks.
That's why it's such a low percentage. And then she gets locked up, and I think you have like a small conversation with Conrad and Francine. I think that's what it is. I've never seen anybody do that one though.
50% of players went with Eleanor to the junkyard.
That one's pretty down the middle. Like I said, largely the same. The only difference is it's a little bit more towards the morning part because it's later on, and the conversation is still the same. Like, Tripp confides in you, like, hey, Eleanor and I used to be a thing, and I still kind of want to, but she doesn't. And then the whole inevitably screwing it up by saying, wow, rescue missions don't normally go this good.
Unfortunate. 84% of players stayed with Clementine.
Really don't value their family, huh? So this one more so affects the second episode, if I'm right, and I could be wrong about this. With staying with Clementine, you basically have the opportunity, you don't have to, but you have the opportunity to bury Mariana, which is just like pretty much how it was in season 1 with burying the boy. It's really simple. With going with your family, I believe you have to help Eleanor get the bullet out of Kate, which is a little bit harder to do. It's not difficult, but like it requires more finesse than just clicking and dragging. And that's the big difference. And then Gabe tries to help, and he doesn't help, and he pouts and runs off. You actually see that happen on the side where you go with your family. If you don't, then you just hear about it from Eleanor. Like, Gabe tried to help by pouring water to clean the wound, and he grabbed the rubbing alcohol.
Oh.
So that didn't go too well. And then he had a hissy fit and ran off.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
So who all did we lose in that one? Was it literally just Mariana?
I mean, really, the only ones that had any kind of developed character.
The, like,
you know, like
yeah,
the dude
their
that sold
dad
the
was
bad
already
guns.
dead when it started.
Dad
like,
was
the
already
mom
dead. Mom
really
was,
didn't have any impact.
Yeah.
The cousin
Uncle
or whoever he was
had,
didn't have
like,
any impact.
One line. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty much
It's like a nice flashback, and there are other ones in later parts where you actually get to see their dad while he's still, like, alive proper.
Oh, we lost Edith, too.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a huge character,
Yeah.
but...
So the different endings that you can get, or the different flashbacks you can get, depending on what ending you had at the end of the second season, is that one for, obviously, if you side with Kenny and then you tell Kenny to leave you at Wellington, and then he goes off on his own. The other version with Kenny is where you stay with Kenny, and it is a flashback of him teaching Clementine how to drive, particularly stick shift, and it gets out of control and crashes, and it sends him through the windshield. AJ's fine and you are fine, but the problem is it completely paralyzes him from the waist down, and then you get surrounded by walkers and AJ is stuck in the car, so Kenny basically sacrifices himself so that you can get AJ out of there. And it is an outright confirmed death. It's not like an implied one, like you actually do see him get eaten.
Traumatizing.
With the going alone, it's a scene similar to that, like it's near the highway and you find a car, and I think you put AJ in there for some reason to like stop him from getting attacked. And then when you go to get him out, a zombie like smashes your fingers in the door, and so Clementine's actually missing like part of her pinky finger in that scene, and that's if you go alone completely. So you either, doesn't matter who you let die between Kenny and Jane, but then you choose to not go with the other person.
That's the one that I had last playthrough.
Yeah, I believe that is what you had.
Finger like the whole time.
Yeah, I think it was you saved Jane, and then when you find out what Jane did, you're like, nope.
Yeah, I was like, you're... Nope.
Yeah. And then the other two options with Jane are the same, like the result is the same, because the two options you get with Jane is either letting the family in or not letting the family in. If you don't let them in, they come back and steal some of your supplies. If you let them in, then they steal some of your supplies and run off in the night, so that part doesn't make too much of a difference.
I love that.
It's basically just like one or two lines of dialogue and not really important. The big thing is you are helping Jane clear out the hardware store, house the area where you kill Carver in Season 2, of all the dead bodies. So you dump all them off, and she says, I'm not feeling too well, I'm going to go take a nap. Can you go check on AJ? You check on AJ, and then go to check on her and find out that she has hung herself, and you also find a pregnancy test with a positive, because remember, she had sex with Luke in Season 2 and is pregnant with, presumably, Luke, unless it was somebody else, but it's implied to be Luke.
Yeah.
And their baby, and so that's what has Clementine going off on her own. With Jane's roots, you have AJ tattooed, like, right about there on your hand, like she does a homemade one. With Kenny, I think you have like a little cut below your eye, and with Edith, I think you have like a cut on the other side of your cheek from where you're running away. So just like small little scars and whatnot. The big one that is noticeably different is the tattoo or the missing finger. And those are the different endings you can get.
Woohoo!
And I don't think that part of it shows up anymore, but that's how they tie all the flashbacks into ultimately whether you went with somebody or not, you're going to end with just yourself and AJ. AJ cannot die in any of the possible scenarios, nor can Clementine. And that is pretty much it. So we are going to quickly end the stream and then immediately reload it so that I can split these up easier. So we will see you momentarily for part 2. More ties and more binding. Yep.